I suppose the sort of main driving force for the project was trying to find a way in which we could use social media alongside the film screenings to get students to be a little bit more critical in their process of viewing, let's say. One of the key elements in film studies is trying to get them to engage in a much more critical sense. So the idea was to use something like Twitter to be able to get the students to talk about the films, engage with the films, have a kind of debate and a forum as the films were running in real time.
I'm just going to read a little bit about your sort of background. You graduated with your degree in illustration in graphic design from Leeds Metropolitan University. Then you went on to work as a commercial illustrator and comic artist, then onto the computer games industry, and you led the art team on Grand Theft Auto 3, which was the biggest selling computer game of all time, and then moved into film, obviously. So I just wondered if you could say a few things about your involvement with Moon, and you know, how you came to help with the development and then on set as the film progressed.
Yeah, well, it's a kind of a funny one really, because I've been sharing a flat with Duncan. We've been living together for like 10 years or so, and we met in a games company called Elixir Studios back in, when was it, 1999? And yeah, we just got working on, we just became friends, shared like similar likes, and he was a writer and I was an artist, so we just started working on things together, and he just graduated film school. And so we just started doing like sort of, you know, low budget like promos for friends and things like that.
To get the audience members to actually engage with themselves as spectators and actually ask, what is this making me think? What is this making me feel as a film viewer and a film spectator? How do I watch films? And I think it really sort of goes some way to doing that.
It was really good to have the directors and the art director talking as well. It's kind of like having a live director's commentary, but without being able to watch the film at the same time.
Yeah, I thought we had some good tweets as well. Like for today, for the first time, none of the academics have had to put questions to encourage debate. It just happened. But I don't know if that would have been there in the same way without, you know, having a Hollywood director tweeting.
I think if you haven't seen the film before, it could work in an academic way, but for someone who hasn't seen the film, it's more distracting than anything. You're not experiencing the film, because what's important in academia is also to experience the film, so then you can analyse it from an emotional point of view as well as just an academic.
Yeah, like if it was just students like in the lecture and the screenings when the lecturers go and stuff, I think it would just get a bit pointless. But because we kind of had like Dario and the guy that was making it in it as well, it kind of like led the discussion and like made it more focused on the academic purposes of it.
I think it's a certain type of person and what they want to get out of the film. It could, there's no denying it could ruin the film for you if you wanted just to be completely immersed. But that's the whole point of another screen. You can choose to not look at that other screen, basically.
Perhaps the second part of this research is to ask these questions about what it means to be an audience member. You know, are the boundaries between being active and passive becoming broken down, and is this offering a possibility for participants to almost ask themselves a question?